Without a doubt, you will take risk in your life whether you like it or not. You will be forced with decisions on which the wrong answer will result in an outcome you're not particularly proud of. But you take these risks and make these decisions for a specific outcome. This outcome could very well be your lifelong dream or goal, a career you've wanted your entire life, or the person you may very well want to spend the rest of your life with. This is what life's about. It's about making choices for the better, whether the outcome is what you were looking for or not. A good example of this is the story of Beowulf. Beowulf is a strong, brave, fearless, and selfless soldier, always putting his people before himself. His first selfish act was when he was informed Grendel was terrorizing Hrothgar. Grendel would enter the med hall and murder many of Hrothgar's men in their sleep and eat them. Grendel despised the men and all of the noise they would make throughout the night, so Beowulf made a choice and traveled to the kingdom in hopes to kill Grendel in revenge of many of Hrothgar's men. After Grendel and Beowulf's first confrontation, Grendel is defeated and his arm being torn off by Beowulf, and Beowulf hung the arm in the med hall as a trophy, and Grendel then runs away to his cave to later die. After Grendel's mother finds him dead, she returns to the hall where his son's arm was hung and takes the arm and kills the Danes' greatest warriors in revenge. Beowulf then makes the decision to risk and follow Grendel's mother to the cave where she lives and finds the sword in the cave and decapitates the mother and brings not only the sword back but the head of Grendel's mother back. Beowulf's final decision after the Golden Goblet was stolen from the dragon's lair. The dragon awakens in a rage and terrorizes Beowulf's town. Beowulf, the brave and noble king, travels to the dragon's lair with a group of men to end the dragon's life to protect the people of his town. At arrival at the dragon's lair, all of Beowulf's personal warriors ran away, so he takes the risk and fights the dragon for himself. After a long struggle of fighting the dragon, Beowulf drew a powerful stab to the dragon, killing it. The dragon, before he dies, dealt a poisonous wound to Beowulf, bringing him to a slow death. His risk he took to go fight the dragon led to his death, but a noble one. He took many risks throughout his life, but that led to him being known as a very brave and noble leader. That's just the risk he took throughout his life. Another example happens to be one of my favorite speeches and assignments, the Don't Eat a Fortune Cookie by Michael Lewis. It's about a man who gives up $1 million job to follow his true passion of writing. He was told he wasn't a good writer all throughout his life and even in college, but he still took the risk. He quit his successful $1 million job to write a book that he had no idea if it would become successful or not, but it was his true passion. Well, it did become successful, so successful that he sold over 1 million copies of it. So even though he didn't have this $1 million job, he took the risk in following his true passion, which was writing books, which then paid out for him in the long run. So the moral of this is, yes, you're going to have to take risk in life, but life is about risk. You're not going to get anywhere without risk in your life. You're going to make choices in your life. You're going to decide what college you're going to go to, what you're going to do in your life, who you're going to marry in your life, how you're going to spend your life. That's all decisions and risks that you're going to take, and you're just not going to be able to live life without taking risk, and that's life.